Hey guys, I'm back. Recording this a bit late in the day because, well, I have not had a fun day. To be perfectly honest, a lot of stuff that needed to be done. I've got everything done that I needed to be done, and then I wanted to do a review. That didn't go according to plan. Yeah, I wanted to actually do. I was given a set of coils at Vape Fest. Coil District classic quad core 28 gauge Claptons. Sorry about this. I should have got everything organized. So what have we got? 3mm RD, 0.23 ohm, 28 gauge. I'm guessing that's the internal. There's 4 of those, and wrapped with 38 gauge. And I'm pretty sure this is nichrome, but one set, yes, nichrome 80. One set came in the box. Started off with I love the look of the box. I've got to get the box again. That was an issue. Beautifully packaged. Sticker on the bottom so you know what's happening. Logo on the side. You're going to battle to see that. It's sort of burnt in by the looks of things, or stamped on. Difficult to tell. The Coil District logo on the lid, which is removable, is engraved. Don't know how, but it's engraved. So the packaging, I really like the packaging. Don't know where I put those coils now. I started off with the smell of the packaging. Now, because it's been, I'm guessing, laser cut. The box has been laser cut, and you can see the burn on it. It smells like a fire, and it's not a particularly nice smell. I don't like it. I don't like smelling my clothes after being near a fire for the night, and that's what it smells like. Another issue with that is it comes with cotton inside, a cotton bed that the coils lie on. So I'm just trying to look for those damn coils. I put them somewhere. Actually couldn't be bothered. The cotton it comes with also smells like that. Still does. It's been out the box for hours now. But it's not even cotton you can use. It's I can't explain it, but there's 2 pieces of other coils come with cotton you can actually physically use. So it's just a bed. See the point? Just give me some cotton I can use once. Then I came across the biggest issue. 4 hours later and 2 sets of batteries later. Yeah, that's what it took. I could not get these coils firing properly. Got one coil firing right and the other coil wasn't. The one coil came, sorry about that, so badly wrapped that it was like the one wrap was a perfect circle. The next wrap was egg-shaped, so it came out like that into the circle. The next one was a perfect circle, and then the next one was egg-shaped as well. So I had to try and fix that. It says 3mm RD. I'm sorry that I'm bitching about this, but you seem, I know I was given these, and the guy that gave them to me was actually gave me the idea for the Sunday review day. I actually spotted them now. Very pretty looking coils. Very pretty looking coils. But I don't know if I got a dud set, but I just could not, for the life of me. And I tried every trick under the sun. Now I'm not, by no means class myself as an expert. I've installed lots of coils, not only for myself but for other people as well. I just couldn't. I don't know. See, the 4 cores are pretty raveled on themselves. Now I don't know if one's tighter than the other. To be quite honest, it actually looks that way. At the one coil, the inner cores are actually twisted together, and the one coil is twisted more than the other, and it's just caused a whole bunch of. I suppose I could use them as single coils, but I don't really have many single coil devices that I'll use a set of coils like this on. And before anyone says that you're doing it wrong, I had another set of coils that were given to me. A set of, now if I get this right, quad core as well, so it's 4 internal, but they sit stapled, they sit flat, and then they are wrapped. Okay? 5 minutes later, got the wattage a bit low on that, but you can see, perfect. So how can one set of coils come perfect? I barely had to do anything. There was a few hot spots, but that was understandable because of the flatness of the coils. No coil is going to come pre-wrapped and fire perfectly the first time. You'll never have that, ever. That's a bit better. It's going to get a bit cloudy in here. So yeah, I wanted to love these coils. I wanted to vape on it because I wanted to do this review, but I couldn't. I couldn't do the review on these. I do apologize. I won't say who gave them to me because I don't want to sully their reputation as a person and as a shop. But yeah, not on the person that gave them to me because they were nice enough to give them to me, and they are the first person that has given me something for review. So thank you tenfold for doing that, for helping me out, but I'm sorry. Dud set of coils. Now this is the first time I've ever come across a pre-made dud set of coils. I haven't been vaping the longest time, but I don't know what else to say. But let's move on. Yeah, let's actually do a review. So I can't do a review of the actual coils. And these coils, I don't actually know where they came from. Or another guy from another vape shop was nice enough. They got given some coils to review, to sort of check out, and they were going to maybe bring them in. So I don't know actually who these coils came from. They are nice coils. They do require a higher wattage, 0.13 ohms dual. See if I can see if you can see. You're going to battle. This bastard's not going to focus nicely, is it? But yeah, you can see how wide those coils are. 5 wrap, 3mm RD, and they came 3mm RD. Got it on my Merlin RDTA. I haven't used this in a while, so I actually wanted to do that. Now let's start. Wow, I need some actually airflow in this place. Okay, so I've been droning on too long. Juice I'm vaping on. Sickboy 77 CRD. I went through this a bit. Yes, a cinnamon donut. Love this juice. It has been a while, sorry Sickboy, it has been a while since I bought a bottle of your juice and vaped on it, but there's just so much juice in so little time. Still getting a bit of cotton taste. Literally though, I finished waking this thing up and I started the video. But I want to go on to the Segale. Now this is the touchscreen Segale. It's a bit bright. Yeah, so this whole thing is a touchscreen. This whole bad boy here. It's got some settings. Hits hard, hits decently hard. Not as hard as some of my other mods, admittedly, but for the price bracket, it was fantastic. Now this is the one with Bluetooth. Struggled my ass off to get the app on my phone. It's not in the Play Store. It's not on the Google Play. There's two Play stores, Galaxy and Galaxy Store and the Play Store. It's on neither of those. So I had to search the interwebs for it. Got it. You can adjust the wattage on your phone. Yay. You can't fire it from your phone, which is a bit of a silly thing anyway. And there's some functions on the app you need to actually sign up and make an account to access. Now, I tried several times. It won't connect. It won't allow me to make an account. So I can't access not even half. It's like I can access like 1/10 of the features that they give you on the app. Hooking it up to my phone wasn't too difficult, but so I'm sorry, Sagadi, you've screwed up. You screwed up. No faults on the device. It is a bit of a tall device. I feel it is a bit top heavy. The screen's nice. Lack of wallpapers. Half the wallpapers are so pixelated that it just doesn't look nice. Some of them are just very dark, and I can't custom. I'm guessing there might be a thing on the app where I could put a picture from my phone. I can transfer that through to the device, but so far nada, because I can't sign up. Enough about that. Very streamlined device. The only reason I bought it, not the device I'd usually buy. I like different. Door is very, very heavily magnetized. I like it. Two magnets, top and bottom. The batteries are very loose in here, but I don't really mind that too much, because batteries do tend to in devices where you battle to get the battery out, yeah, it starts wrecking battery wraps. Now, as I said with my last video, no charging through the mod. It's purely firmware upgradable. It's got a old jack input. I suppose maybe if I update the software, but getting around to that, I want to be able to utilize the full potential of a device I've had. Another issue is there's no physical screen lock. You can lock the device, but then nothing happens. I haven't figured out how to physically lock the screen. So if I accidentally touch the screen on the say the positive or the negative to adjust the wattage, all of a sudden my wattage is completely out of whack, and I don't want to take a hit at full full 200 watts. So wattage in 0.5 watt increments, which I see no problem with. These coils do require me to be vaping right now at 80 watts, but device seems to be holding up battery wise. But I have to play with it a bit more. Loving this thing. The Tesla Punk 220. Yeah. She's heavy. She's wide. She can fit a 25 easy with no overhang. Anything more, you're going to get... It's weird. You can fit quite a big device tank on here with no overhang here, but then you get this drop away. And you're going to instantly start getting overhang here, which makes no sense. Move the 510 so it's equal distance away from the edges. Otherwise, the only fault. This hits hard. Now, I do have it set to hit hard, and it does. It really does. I mean, this thing's built like a brick. These are plastic, not glass. I would have actually gone away with these side panels personally. Had the panels inlaid inside. Not sure why they put them on the outside, but look, I've wanted this device since I first saw a picture of it. 50 watts, hitting like a beast. Yeah, I had to say this, but one of my hardest hitting regulated devices. Barely played around with it. It's got a curve feature. It's got temp mode, blah 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 blah. One battery indicator, not two, but it gives you a percentage. Wattage increments, 0.5 as well. I have no issues with that, unless you're one of these weirdos that wants to vape at 55.5 or 44.4. Unless you're anal that way, I have no issues. So, although it's at 0.5 increments, it does have a double zero after the 50. Now, obviously it'll go away once you hit over 100, but why it's there before, I don't know. But she's big even for my hand, but I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Juice wise, said the other day, XOXO from Decadent Clouds, vaping in that thing. Got most of my mods from when I was vaping at VapeCon. I've just put I had this guy on my gun, so I just put it on a mech for home use because that gun is a bitch to carry around. Yeah, she'll only come out on special occasions, but I'm so happy. It's fully functional. It's as close to finished as it's ever going to be. There's just one little niggle. The battery door rattles. Just got to sort that out. Not a big problem, but yeah, I'm droning on now. Anything else you guys want to see? And look, if Coil District, you have disappointed me. Unfortunately, yes, they were given to me, so I'm not actually going to go back and complain to you guys. I wanted to love those coils, and what they're doing coil wise are fantastic, and I believe the price range is damn good as well. But yeah, I don't know. I really don't know how you could send out a coil that badly wrapped, so badly wrapped that I can't get them to fire correctly. Anyway, guys, this is when I'm going to say goodbye. Keep it cloudy.